Alright, let me introduce this idea and then tell me if it hits you the way it hit me. What if the iPhone really is the devil's Bible? Now, let me explain. Have you ever looked at Apple's logo, that iconic silhouette of a fruit with a bite taken out of it, and wondered if there's more to it than meets the eye? The very symbol of temptation and disobedience from the book of Genesis, the moment Satan convinced Eve and Eve deceived Adam. To take knowledge outside of God's will, to disobey God's voice in the garden for a taste of what was forbidden. And today, the iPhone isn't just a phone. It's become a digital Bible for the world's culture. It's a device that fits in our pockets and speaks to our fingertips, shaping our minds with every swipe and scroll. But whose gospel is it preaching? Is it truth or a carefully curated reality designed to shape our mind, soul, and spirit without us even noticing? That's why I call it the devil's Bible, because the spirit behind much of the content it delivers is contrary to God's word. You may ask, oh, but how do you know that? Well, let's look around. Let's cut through the smoke and mirrors, the endless scrolling, the echo chambers, the manufactured outrage. What do we find? It's people lost in a fog of distraction and deception. We see lives on pause, relationships severed, minds numbed, hearts hardened, eyes glazed over, staring blankly at screens, feeding the beast, fueling the algorithm. It's a subtle form of programming, a Trojan horse of technology, okay? And the casualties are real. It's lost in a world of likes and comments. People are losing their souls. But here's the thing, God always has a countermeasure for the enemy's schemes. The enemy uses technology to flood the world with distraction and deception. But God can and will use technology as a countermeasure for truth and redemption. So here's my theory. What if God is set to flip the script? What if he is about to expose the enemy's scheme and lies through the very tools the enemy uses to deceive? Look at what's happening right now with AI, artificial intelligence, in the right hands and aligned with God's will, could be one of those tools. It has the potential to disrupt the status quo, to break the chains of distraction and lead people back to the truth. Think about it. The iPhone represents knowledge taken from the wrong tree, from the serpent. But God aligned artificial intelligence as a tool to represent knowledge redeemed, restored, and reconnected to the tree of life and God's will, just like Joseph stored grain before the famine. Maybe God is giving us digital storehouses of wisdom before spiritual famine. AI can be used to search the scriptures like never before, exposing falsehoods and making truth shine brighter than lies. It's like having a personal research assistant, a digital scholar at your fingertips. And let's think bigger picture. Imagine a world where AI helps us break through the noise, see the patterns, prepare for what's coming. Imagine a world where AI helps expose the algorithms that control our reality, showing us what's being hidden in plain sight. This is God's countermeasure. AI is God's technological response. It's like when David faced Goliath, the underdog with a sling and a stone against a giant with all his armor, seemingly no match. But David's heart was aligned with God's will, and he had faith in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Similarly, AI may seem like just another tool to the spiritually unaware. But in the hands of God's people, guided by faith and wisdom, AI becomes a powerful force for good. Imagine an army of Davids, each equipped with the tools of creation, armed with the knowledge of God's word, ready to take on the Goliaths of deceit and deception. The time is near when we'll need every spiritual weapon at our disposal, and God is equipping us. This is a call to action. This is J in translation. And until next time, remember, the world is changing, but God is on the throne. Keep your eyes open, your faith strong, and your hearts aligned with truth. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any new videos that challenge your thinking and elevates our consciousness, spirit, and soul. It takes less than a second and really helps spread this message. Thanks for watching.